Xiaomi Redmi Note 4 is arguably the most popular budget smartphone in India currently, and the Redmi 3S Prime is one of the most popular smartphones under 10,000 rupees. But shouldn't there be something in between? Something which is as compact as the Redmi 3S Prime, yet as powerful as the Redmi Note 4? Something which is as affordable as the Redmi 3S Prime, yet as good looking as the Redmi Note 4? Well, there is an alternative, and the name of that alternative is Redmi 4 Prime. If you don't know me yet already, my name is Sid, and this is my full review of the upcoming Redmi 4 Prime. It's a phone that in my opinion finds the right balance between price, power and pocketability. So the phone is not yet available in India, but there is a strong word that the phone would soon be seen in our country, and that too with a price tag of around 10,000 rupees. For this particular unit, I need to thank Gearbest who have provided us this for testing purposes. Thank you guys. Now let's start with the review, and let's start by talking about the designing first. There is nothing new you would find on this smartphone that you would not on a Xiaomi Redmi Note 4. It's got a similar 2.5D curved Gorilla Glass on the front and a metal unibody at the back, which also has a fingerprint scanner, which is very fast, and apart from opening your screen, it also helps in locking your applications. This basically is a smaller version of the Xiaomi Redmi Note 4, but that's not necessarily a bad thing, because this too looks as premium as its bigger sibling. The only gripe I have, and that's very personal in nature, is that the bottom chin is a bit large for my liking, and moreover it's disproportionate when compared to the top bezel. Had they trimmed it a bit, the phone would have been even more compact, which this phone is, and that is thanks to its 5-inch Full HD display. It's good, bright, vivid and colorful, but the best part is that you don't need to stretch your thumbs to reach the top corners of the screen. They are quite comfy on this phone than they are on the Xiaomi Redmi Note 4. But now let's talk about the best thing on the smartphone. When it comes to performance, this beast is top notch. You get a Snapdragon 625 CPU on board, which is very efficient in running even high-end tasks like gaming with absolute ease. However, MIUI's aggressive RAM management does pinch every once in a while. Even though it can be customized, I'm a bit lazy to do that. However, the strength of this CPU is in its power efficiency. It is among the most power efficient CPUs you'll find out there in the market, and that coupled with 4000 mAh of battery makes this phone last really long. I generally didn't have to charge my phone for at least 1.5 days even with above average usage. However, when I did have to charge my phone, I really missed quick charging, and that's one real life con, real world problem I have with the smartphone. But now let's talk about the cameras. The phone has the same cameras that you would find on a Xiaomi Redmi Note 4. Now if you have checked out that review of mine, at that price I call that camera subpar because there are other alternatives available there. But the same camera for 10,000 bucks is fantastic. Shots are clear in both day and night. Indoor shots are too vivid and bright. There are a lot of cool filters and features as well inside. The front camera is generally good, but it does lack a selfie light. But overall, with decent image quality, myriad of software features and support for even 4K video recording, this is among the most capable cameras you can buy out there under its price tag. Now let's talk about other features and software that you get on the smartphone. The phone comes pre-packed with things like an IR blaster, an FM radio, and even a hybrid SIM slot in case you want to use the second SIM card as a micro SD card slot and upgrade its internal 32GB storage to something more. You can do that. But then you'll have to miss your Geo SIM because the phone also supports VoLTE. Talking about software, I won't be getting into much detail. It's the same software that you find on any Xiaomi smartphone out there. I made in fact a separate video on tips and tricks you can do with Redmi Note 4. So go and check that out please. But let me sum it up for you. I really like MIUI. I appreciate it. It's one of the better Chinese operating systems out there. And part of the reason for that is that it comes with a lot of pre-installed applications, some of which are very useful. May it be the notepad, the call recorder, or even the multi-purpose camera scanner that you get on this. The only bummer I have is that the phone is not yet running Nougat. It runs on Marshmallow out of the box. And that pretty much sums in my detailed analysis of the phone. And now it's time for me to give you my verdict on the Xiaomi Redmi 4 Prime. Well, I like the phone. To start with, there aren't many healthy smartphones you can buy out there with 5-inch screen size. And for that reason alone, this phone does stand out. But apart from that, the amount of specs it offers, it is a very rich and feature-packed smartphone too. And if Xiaomi prices it at under 10,000 rupees, it might be a phone with not many rivals and alternatives available in the market. However, I do realize that Xiaomi has certain issues to deal with. Most of them are concerned with servicing, which Xiaomi is working on. And once they fix that, Xiaomi might just be gold. Do remember, however, that there is no official word on when this phone comes to India, but chances are that it might land in our country very soon. But whenever it does, now you know everything about it because you've seen this review in its entirety. I've told you what I think about the smartphone in this video. Your job is to tell me what you think about this phone and the review in the comment box below after you have liked and shared this video with your friends. And most importantly, hit that subscribe button. There is no reason for you not to. Do come back and see more of me. My name is Sid. Ciao for now.